Hi everyone, it's Anasika here. Today I have a little quick card tutorial or step-by-step video for you today. I had already colored the Dancing Piper image, which is a digi stamp from Some Odd Girl, and now I am creating my own pattern paper really. The amazing and fabulous Jennifer Maguire has shown this technique I think several times really, and I decided to give this a go using a selection of pattern paper I had lying around. Some are MFT, and then I have a Simon Says stamp, and then a MFT or Bazzill, can't remember, but I have all these linked below. I just cut several kinds of widths really. I wasn't measuring them at all, just some are thinner than others, and well, therefore some are thicker than others as well. Basically just random cutting, and I had already cut down a white cardstock, and I think this measures 11 by 4 1/4. I'm just placing my strips diagonally here and there. I'm not following a specific pattern or anything like that. I'm just picking color and sticking them down. So no rhyme or reason really, just picking a piece of paper, sticking it down, and just trying to make sure that these are all quite snug so I don't have any gaps of adhesive looking from behind where it shouldn't. Now I'll cover the whole thing. I just cut the ends off using scissors. You can also use your trimmer. And then this is the image that I already cut out, and I'm just fussy cutting it because I want this image to be the focal point of my card. So I wanted the background to be a bit, I don't know, funky of sorts really. So when I finish cutting the digi stamp, I need to figure out where I want that to be, and I'm using a Simon Says die to cut down a perfect rectangle really, and it also has a stitched line which I just love, and this will be the background of my card. And the card base itself is a Neenah Solar White 110 cardstock that I have already scored, and all I have to do now is to stick my patterned paper to the base. I'm just using score tape to attach the paper, and I'm just taking off the backing and placing the die cut piece onto my cardstock. And as you can see, score tape is really sticky, which is good. Now, since the coloured image is quite large and it will be, well, the main part of the card, I need to make sure that it really stands out. So I'm using 3M foam tape to pop it up a bit, and I am being very generous because I don't want the image to flatten out anywhere. That would kind of destroy the whole purpose of my card really. And when I use foam tape, I use a lot of it, which is why I buy the big Mama tape roll. And again, just taking off the backing And then all I need to do is to place the image onto my patterned paper piece. There she looks, all musically funky. And since this image is quite large, I do not want to add loads of embellishments to the card. So I'm just taking my Spectrum Noir Clear Sparkle pen and I'm adding loads of shimmer here and there on the whole image. Kind of helps it pop up even more, because this card is really about popping off the page, really. And then since I didn't want to add too many embellishments, I decided to use some of my sequins. These are two kinds of sequins that I'm picking out here, and both of them pretty pink Posh and are clear and iridescent kind of a looking. And of course I will have these all linked below. And I'm using my Ranger multi-matte glue to stick them down, and these tweezers come in handy so I'm not dropping things all over the place. I really like using sequins on all kinds of sequins on a card, because they add so much without adding any bulk to the card itself, and the possibilities are endless, really. I just love the sparkliness. If it sparkles, I love it. That's just the way it is. I'm just placing these randomly anywhere. No rhyme or reason, really. Now the card is all ready, and I'll have links to everything I used down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.